everyone. This is Anastasia, and this is my second live of the day. Tonight's topic is abundance and allowing more abundance into your life and how open you are to that. So I'm going to do just a relatively short meditation, and I will just invite you to sit back. If you want to close your eyes, you are welcome to do that. And I'm just going to share some statements and invite you to see how that feels in your body. Not only see how it feels in your body, but see what thoughts may come up as you hear the different phrases and sentences. Are you open to the thoughts? Are you in resistance to the phrases and the sentences? And just allow it to wash over you as a really beautiful meditation, and take in what feels good. And if you're noticing some resistance to some things, that's totally fine. We won't worry about that. We'll just notice if there is anything that comes up around resistance. And this is sort of a precursor to the workshop that I'm going to have, class workshop, this coming Monday, March 20th from 7 to 9. It's on Zoom. Anyone can join. And on Monday night, we're going to be learning how to tap, how to use the emotional freedom technique, also called tapping, or EFT for short. And we're going to tap around abundance. So before I get into the meditation that I want to share with you, the description that I have for that class is, think about what you want to call in to your world, to your life, to your everyday living, to your relationships, maybe to your bank accounts, maybe to things that you would like to have more of. And that could be anything. For me, I think of health. I want an abundance of well-being and health in my physical body, in my mental body, in my emotional body. I think of good friends, quality friends that I want to have in my life. These are some of the things that I am wanting to call in more of. Not that I don't have, but I'd like more of it. So if you're interested in that class, if you're interested in learning tapping, and we tap on different parts of our body, starting at the top of our head and then pretty much moving down to the torso, and we're talking and releasing. We're releasing negative feelings and negative emotions and maybe some fears or limiting beliefs. And as we're releasing those things, then we're better able to call in what we really want. So that's just a little bit about Monday night and what's going to happen there. And sometimes when we tap, for people that are completely new to tapping, it's okay to tap and not really say anything, or just to say one thing. Like if it's health that you want more of, you can just say health and you can start tapping. So this class is for all levels. If you're a beginner, perfect. If you are an advanced student and want to just practice more, or be in a group setting where people are tapping, you are also welcome. This is for everyone. So let me see what else I want to say about that. I think that's about it. One thing that, as I've been preparing for Monday night's class, something very interesting came up for me. I was asking myself the very same questions that I have been asking others to think about. What do you want to bring in? What do you want more of? And I think something that most people have on their mind, especially these days, is finances and their bank account. How much money do I have in the bank? Do I have enough to pay my bills? Do I have enough in savings? Should there be something happen that, I need a reserve of cash. So the more I thought about that, of course, we can all make a list. All of us can make a list. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want a brand new this, I want, a brand new wardrobe coming into spring, whatever it might be. And I was thinking, as we all do, what's the dollar amount that I would like to see in my bank account? What would I like to see in my checking account? What would I like to see in my savings account? What are my monthly bills? What's my budget? And, I have a number. Of course, we all have a number of what we need to make everything work, to make life work for us. And then the more I thought about that number, I thought, when we have that number, a lot of us, and I'll use myself as an example, we want more. You think, oh, well, if I could manifest this amount, I can manifest an even larger amount of money. And so I started thinking, all right, this number feels good. And then you start thinking, well, this number would be a nice thing to achieve. Okay, so as I'm thinking about all that, and I was really going in and feeling what was going on in my body, what I started to notice is the number kind of didn't matter. Of course, in the everyday world, yes, the number matters. But as far as paying your bills and all of that, having, enough food and being able to pay for shelter, your car, all of that. But when I really dug in really deep, I thought, what I'm really desiring is a feeling of safety and security. I'm really desiring not to have to constantly worry about money. And that was like a really, really, really big aha for me. I thought, that number can go up and can go down, and somehow I always seem to manage. But what felt most comfortable and what I really desired was this feeling of ease and not having to worry about money. And I thought, wow, how do you put a price on that? Not having to worry. That's pretty remarkable, to just know that I'm going to have enough money in the bank every month and everything's going to be okay. And that, when I tapped in to that feeling, when I really dug deep and tapped into, I want to feel security always. I don't want to have to worry and panic. I just want to know, oh, I have what I need. I have enough. I have more than enough. And I was really going into that feeling. And then things started to relax for me. The number wasn't the thing that I was trying to achieve. It was the feeling. So for me, that is something that I can tap on when I really do my work, is I want to tap into the feeling of safety and security and knowing that I will be taken care of. So it's not necessarily like I want to tap on a dollar amount, but I want to tap on bringing in the vibration of knowing that I am always going to be loved and cared for and provided for. So it's just an example I wanted to share with you. It doesn't mean that we're all going to go to places like that on Monday night. We can absolutely tap on things that we want to call into our lives. Just know that it may bring up some things that you might not have been aware of. So I did want to share that little aha that I had earlier this week. And if anyone is joining and has any questions or wants to leave a comment, I would love to hear about it. Love to read your comments. So I'm going to go into the meditation now. And like I said earlier, if you want to sit down and close your eyes or lay down and close your eyes, I'm just going to be sharing some statements. And just having you see how they feel for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to judge them. Just notice, how does this feel in my body? Does this feel good? Do I like this statement? Do I want to create a whole story around this statement? Do I have evidence to support this statement? Or is it a little scary? Is it uncharted territory? So, all right. This is around the flow of money, how money flows. So just take a nice deep breath in and out. And do that 1 or 2 more times. Allow your body to soften and relax. And take a nice deep breath in and out. And then 1 more time. Nice breath in and out. All right. So hopefully you're feeling a little more present in your body and a little more grounded. So let's see how some of these statements feel for you. I deserve to be prosperous and wealthy. I deserve to be prosperous and wealthy. And you can even use it as a statement, a question rather, and say, why is it safe to feel deserving of being prosperous and wealthy? How is it safe for me to be prosperous and wealthy? And again, just notice any sensations, notice any thoughts that come up. I deserve to be prosperous and wealthy. I am prosperous and wealthy. How do I enjoy being prosperous and wealthy? How do I love being prosperous and wealthy? I deserve to be prosperous and wealthy. It is my birthright to be prosperous and wealthy. All humans deserve to be prosperous and wealthy. All right, let's move on to another one. So again, you're just noticing what comes up, noticing how you feel, noticing if the statement feels good. Notice if it makes you feel a little nervous or uneasy. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just noticing. All right, so the next statement is, I freely give and receive money. I freely give and receive money. Why is it safe to freely give and receive money? How do I freely give and receive money? And remember to breathe. Remember the breath. Remember just in and out. And if something is feeling like you're bumping into some resistance around something, just go back to the breath. Just breathe in, nice and easy, and breathe out. I enjoy giving and receiving money. I love giving and receiving money. It brings me great joy to give and also to receive money. And again, just notice how that feels for you. We'll go on to the next statement. I let money pass through me without fear and worry. I allow money to pass through me without fear or worry. How is it easy for me to allow money to pass through me without fear and worry? How do I feel safe as money passes through me without fear or worry? And we'll go on to the next statement. I know that the more I give, the more is given to me. I know that the more I give, the more that I receive. I know that the more I give, the more it is that I receive. Again, go to the breath if you're feeling like you're bumping up into some resistance around that. Like you want to believe it, but you're not quite there yet. All right, we'll move on to the next one. I keep open about where I will receive money. I do not narrow my focus to certain people, places, situations, or things. I keep open about where and how I will receive money. I do not narrow my focus to certain people, places, situations, or things. I allow myself to be open about where and how money comes in. I do not narrow my focus to certain people, places, situations, or things. And see if that feels expansive for you. All right, the next statement is, my good comes from everywhere. See how that one feels. My good comes from everywhere. My good comes from everywhere. My prosperity, my abundance comes from everywhere. My expansiveness comes from everywhere. My good comes from everywhere. All right, and we'll move on to the next one. I have all the money I need and more to give. I have all the money I need and more to give. How do I have all the money I need and more to give and to provide for myself and my loved ones? How do I have all the money I need and more to give and be taken care of? I have all the money I need now and more to give. And the next statement. It is okay for me to have everything and be happy. See how that feels. It is okay for me to have everything and be happy. It is safe for me to have everything I need and be happy. It is safe for me to have everything and to be happy. The world is a beautiful place. This world is a beautiful place. The world that we live in is a beautiful place. I am financially successful. I am financially successful. How do I enjoy being financially successful? How do I enjoy being financially successful? My wealth contributes to aliveness. I am radiant and sparkling. Allow yourself to feel that one. Deep breath in and out. My wealth contributes to aliveness. I am radiant and sparkling. My wealth contributes to aliveness. I am radiant and sparkling. I am feeling friendly, loving, and secure. I feel friendly, loving, and secure. How do I feel friendly, loving, and secure? How am I friendly, loving, and secure? And one more that I'll close with. My presence causes miracles, coincidences, and happy surprises everywhere. And see if you can really feel that one. My presence causes miracles, coincidences, and happy surprises everywhere. My presence causes miracles, coincidences, and happy surprises everywhere. And one more time. My presence causes miracles, coincidences, and happy surprises everywhere. So just notice how you feel. Just see how you feel in your body. Notice if you are able to relax, if you are able to receive and accept some or even all of those statements as truth, as something that is attainable, something that maybe already exists. And again, this is really just about noticing how you feel. If any thoughts came up, if any doubts came up. And hopefully some of those statements came in and they felt really good and they filled you up and they lit up your cells. And your cells were doing a little happy dance inside your body. So if you're relaxed and want to drift off to sleep, perfect. And if you aren't ready to fall asleep, feel free to start re-engaging with your body. Start noticing sensations in your body, becoming aware of your presence in the room. And you can start to gently move a little bit. Start to bring your awareness back to the room. And so that's what I wanted to share this evening. This is not exactly what we're going to be doing Monday during the Tapping into Abundance workshop or class, but the theme will be around money if you want it to be, or anything that you are wanting to call more of in. So anything that you are wanting more abundance around. I just wanted to offer this little meditation as like a little primer to start to get the juices flowing. Your thoughts around abundance, whether that's money or just anything again that you would like to call in. So thank you so much for joining. If you want to share anything about this, any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box. And I hope everyone has a really wonderful evening. And of course, if you're watching this at a later time, enjoy your morning or afternoon, wherever you might be.